How can an aircraft designed decades ago still be one of the fastest and most feared fighter jets on the planet in the 21st century? In the history of military aviation, there are revolutionary aircraft, airplanes successful, and then there's the MiG-31, a machine that seems to defy not only its enemies, but also the passage of time. While most modern fighters boast stealth and advanced electronics, the MiG-31 stands out for something much more brutal and direct: speed, range, and absolute interception power. The MiG-31 wasn't conceived as a traditional fighter. It wasn't born for close-quarters dogfights or aerobatic maneuvers in front of cameras. It was designed for a very specific and extremely dangerous mission: to detect, intercept, and destroy threats at speeds and altitudes where other aircraft simply cannot operate. Its origins date back to one of the tensest moments of the Cold War. The Soviet Union faced a critical problem: vast expanses of territory virtually impossible to cover with ground defenses. Western strategic bombers, spy planes, and cruise missiles could penetrate deep into the ground before being detected. Something new was needed. Something extreme. The answer was the MiG-31. Based on the MiG-25, but profoundly redesigned, the MiG-31 is not a simple evolution. It is a complete reinvention of the interceptor concept. Every design decision revolves around one obsession: to arrive first, see farther, and shoot before anyone else. At first glance, the MiG-31 commands respect. It's large, heavy, and angular. Nothing about its design suggests subtlety. Its fuselage was built to withstand sustained speeds exceeding Mach 2.5, something very few aircraft can achieve without suffering severe structural damage. But speed alone does not explain why the MiG-31 remains relevant today. The true heart of the aircraft is its Zaslon radar, the first sweep radar. The MiG-31 was a passive electronic system never before installed on an operational fighter jet. When it entered service, this represented a colossal technological leap. The MiG-31 could detect multiple targets at enormous distances and track them simultaneously, something unthinkable for its time. This radar wasn't designed for one-on-one duels, but for defending regions, the entire airspaces. A single MiG-31 could act as a detection center, sharing data with other interceptors and creating a mobile air network. In essence, it functioned as an armed mini AWACS. Herein lies one of the most fascinating aspects of the MiG-31: its teamwork capabilities. Operating in groups of 4, MiG-31s could cover hundreds of kilometers, coordinating with each other without relying on ground-based radar. In a world before modern networked warfare, this was simply revolutionary. The aircraft was designed to hunt very specific threats: high-altitude strategic bombers, supersonic reconnaissance aircraft, and, later, low-flying cruise missiles. For this, it needed not only speed but also endurance. The MiG-31 can patrol enormous distances thanks to its large fuel capacity and high-speed efficiency. Unlike many modern fighters, the MiG-31 doesn't sacrifice performance for extreme maneuverability. Its philosophy is clear: don't turn with the enemy, but reach him, overcome him, and destroy him before he can react. This approach is also reflected in its armament. The MiG-31 was designed around long-range air-to-air missiles, capable of destroying targets at distances that other fighters couldn't even detect. Its flagship missile is not a close combat weapon, but a projectile designed to eliminate strategic threats. Over the years, the MiG-31 has demonstrated remarkable adaptability. Far from retiring it, Russia decided to modernize it extensively, transforming it into one of the most unique platforms in the world. Some of its current variants not only intercept aircraft but also fulfill roles that no other fighter can perform. One of the most striking examples is its ability to carry hypersonic weaponry, transforming it from a defensive interceptor into a strategic strike platform. This completely redefines its role in modern warfare and demonstrates that the original design had extraordinary potential for growth. But even without delving into that, the MiG-31 remains feared for one fundamental reason: It has no direct equivalent in the West. No American or European fighter combines its top speed, service ceiling, long-range radar, and specific strategic interception mission. Of course, the MiG-31 is not a perfect aircraft. Its size makes it highly visible, its radar signature is considerable, and it wasn't designed to operate in environments dominated by enemy stealth fighters without support. Russia is aware of these limitations and therefore employs it in a very specific way. The MiG-31 doesn't patrol where enemy stealth is waiting. It patrols where no one is. More may arrive on time. Let's pause here to invite you to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this. Are you enjoying the video so far? The MiG-31 is not an aircraft designed to impress at air shows. It is a strategic tool, designed for extreme scenarios and threats that other fighters simply cannot face. Its existence forces any military planner to rethink routes, timings, and tactics. In a world where most fighter jets seek to be invisible, the MiG-31 is betting on something radically different, arriving before anyone else and firing from farther away than everyone else. Unlike Western multi-role fighters, the MiG-31 doesn't try to do everything. It's not an aircraft designed to penetrate enemy defenses, attack ground targets with surgical precision, or engage in close quarters, low-speed dogfights. Its raison d'etre is different, far more specific and lethal, to deny airspace to high-value threats before they can accomplish their mission. In this role, the MiG-31 is exceptional. One of the most critical factors is its sustained speed. While most modern fighters can only reach Mach 2 for short periods, the MiG-31 was designed to fly fast for extended periods. This means it can cover enormous distances in a very short time, reacting to threats that other interceptors simply couldn't reach. In real-world scenarios, this is crucial. A strategic bomber, a reconnaissance aircraft, or a cruise missile doesn't wait for the defender to be comfortably positioned. It appears, executes its mission, and disappears. The MiG-31 was created precisely to disrupt that calculation. But speed without information is useless. This is where its long-range detection capability, the Zaslon radar and its modernized versions, allows the MiG-31 to detect targets at extreme ranges and, most importantly, track multiple targets simultaneously. This not only enables it to engage targets but also to prioritize threats. In a combined attack, where several missiles or aircraft advance at the same time, this capability is decisive. Furthermore, the MiG-31 does not rely solely on its radar. Its systems can receive data from ground-based radars, satellites, and other aircraft, integrating into a much broader air defense network. In this scheme, the MiG-31 does not search for the enemy. It goes out to intercept it with near-exact coordinates. This drastically reduces the attacker's reaction time. For strategic bombers, this is a nightmare. Even before they get close to their launch point, they may be forced to maneuver, expend fuel, or abort the mission. The MiG-31 doesn't need to shoot down the enemy to fulfill its role. It simply needs to deny them freedom of action. The problem becomes more serious when we talk about cruise missiles. These missiles are designed to fly low, fast, and on complex trajectories. Detecting and destroying them requires powerful sensors, speed, and appropriate weaponry. The MiG-31 was specifically adapted for this role, becoming one of the few aircraft capable of intercepting large-scale cruise missiles. Its ability to carry long-range missiles allows it to engage these threats before they disperse or overwhelm ground defenses. Instead of reacting at the last moment, the MiG-31 acts as a mobile first line of air defense. Herein lies a key difference with stealth fighters. Stealth aircraft are optimized to attack undetected, not to patrol vast areas for hours waiting for threats. Their range, weapons load, and mission profile are different. The MiG-31, on the other hand, can remain on alert, ready to take off and accelerate to extreme speeds in a matter of minutes. From a strategic standpoint, this forces the adversary to invest more resources. It's not enough to plan stealthy routes. One must consider interceptors that can appear suddenly and operate at unusual altitudes and speeds. Even against modern fighters, the MiG-31 poses unique challenges. Although not designed for dogfights, its combination of long-range radar and advanced missiles allows it to force engagements on unfavorable terms for the enemy. A Western fighter jet may be technologically superior in certain aspects, but if it is forced to maneuver defensively from long distances, it loses the initiative. Furthermore, the MiG-31 rarely operates alone. It is part of a system where more maneuverable fighters, anti-aircraft systems, and ground sensors work together. In that context, its lack of stealth becomes less relevant. Another key aspect is its operational ceiling. The MiG-31 can fly at extremely high altitudes, which extends its detection horizon and effective weapons range. From these heights, it can launch missiles that harness initial energy to cover enormous distances. This not only increases the air denial zone, but also reduces the adversary's options. The higher and faster the interceptor flies, the less time the target has to react. The modernization of the MiG-31 has further strengthened these capabilities. New navigation, communications, and weapon systems have extended its service life and relevance. Far from retiring it, Russia has decided to maintain it as a key component of its air defense. And there's a clear reason for that. There's no direct substitute. Even the Su-57, with all its stealth and advanced sensors, cannot fully replicate the role of the MiG-31. They are aircraft designed for different missions. The MiG-31 isn't competing with the future. It occupies a niche that remains critical. From a Western perspective, this presents a strategic problem. Any air operation near regions defended by MiG-31s must assume that time and distance are working against them. Every minute counts. Every kilometer matters. From an economic point of view, replacing the MiG-31 would be a titanic task. Developing a completely new interceptor with similar capabilities would require decades and a colossal investment. Modernizing an existing platform, on the other hand, allows for maintaining capability without taking unnecessary risks. But beyond the numbers, there is a deeper strategic truth. Not all wars are fought not with the most modern technology, but with what is available and works. The MiG-31 has proven to be reliable, adaptable, and effective. In the military world, that is an invaluable asset. Of course, the future will also bring limitations. Advances in passive sensors, directed energy weapons, and autonomous systems will test any manned platform. The MiG-31 won't last forever, but its retirement won't be immediate or easy, because its role remains essential. Even when it is eventually replaced, it will be by a similar concept, a long-range, high-speed interceptor with a high service ceiling. In that sense, the MiG-31 is not a historical anomaly, but a model that will likely be repeated. The MiG-31 also offers a lesson for global military aviation. Progress doesn't always mean abandoning the past, but rather integrating it intelligently. The coexistence of stealth fighters, extreme interceptors, and unmanned systems defines the true future of air combat. In the end, the MiG-31 not only challenges the limits of engineering, but also those of itself. Strategic logic. It demonstrates that, even in an era of invisibility and automation, speed, reach, and power remain decisive. The MiG-31 is not an elegant or discreet aircraft, but it was never designed to be. It is a machine created to arrive first, see further, and deny the sky to any threat that dares to cross it. If you enjoy these kinds of in-depth analyses of fighter jets, military technology, and strategies that aren't always discussed, like the video and subscribe. Channel and activate the bell. Your support makes it possible for us to continue exploring the machines that truly define the world's air power.